Moondog here for a 100-yard rimfire match hosted by the Coyote Point Rifle and Pistol Club at the San Mateo Sheriff's Department Law Enforcement Training Center. Including myself, we have 10 eager competitors out this morning, including a few from last month's match.
First, I'm going to give you 6 minutes of unlimited shooting. So that's to aim at that sticker. So this way you can get yourself on, and with the sticker you're able to see everything. Okay? Then I'll call a ceasefire after the 6 minutes, and I'm going to call target 1. You're going to get 10 shots for 10 minutes. As you finish, everybody finishes before the 10 minutes. So if you guys finish before your 10 minutes, please step back behind the line, because then if the line is clear, we'll cut off the 10 minutes and be good with that. Then I'm going to call 3 minutes of unlimited cider. So then you're going to go back up to here, re-zero, maybe you need to zero some more. You're going to have 3 minutes. Then I'm going to call a stop, and then I'm going to call, you'll hear the little speaker here. It's going to tell you what to do. Again, if that says 5 shots, don't pay attention to that. It's 10 shots, okay? Then we'll take 10 shots here. And then again, once you guys are all done, please step behind the back of the red line. And then what we'll do is, once everybody's done, we'll check rifles, we'll go down and we'll switch targets. We'll put up the other target, and then you'll get 3 minutes on the top one, because the 6 minutes is only the first one. Okay, and then we'll run it like that. And then at the end, make sure that your name is on your target up here, please. And then Mike and myself will add up all the scores and the group sizes.
With the rules and course of fire explained, we all headed down range to post our first set of targets. And before the action starts, now would be a good time for you to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Subscribing to my channel doesn't cost you anything, and the advantage to you is that it tells the AI that you're interested in watching videos like this, so it will suggest similar videos like this, as opposed to cat videos, unless you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, one other button you should consider pressing is the bell icon. That's the notification bell. If you press that, you'll be notified when I post my next video. And speaking of my next video, you should check out my new review channel, Moondog R&D, where I review gadgets, gear, electronics, just anything you can geek out on. And if you have any suggestions or thoughts on this current video, please leave me a comment. Alright, I'm going to post up my target on frame number 17. Then we're going to head back to our firing positions at the 100-yard line and get this party started. We have quite a range of shooting platforms out today because this is a casual fun match hosted by the club. Mostly 22 long rifle shooters, some with optics, some with open sights, some supported and some not. Everyone will be scored, but everyone standing is defined by the caliber they're shooting, their support platform, and optics sighting system that they use. There are no trophies or medals awarded in this match, just bragging rights. But there is one unofficial prize, the X prize, and that goes to the shooter with the shot that lands closest to the center X on the bullseye. Whether you're shooting an expensive, highly tuned and customized bolt gun, or just your run-of-the-mill factory plinker, everyone has a chance of hitting that center X just by sheer luck, so it's a great little equalizer. And we have a broad range of experience levels in the competitors today. Let's meet some of them.
My name is Mike Norton, and I'm president of the Coyote Point Rifle and Pistol Club, and we're shooting a rifle match today.
And how do you think you did, Mike?
Well, I shot open sight for the entire match, and I felt pretty good. From the procedure, it's all about repeatability, and so what I try to do is set up my position so that I can just shoot consistently on each string. And basically everything remained the same. I just had to repeat it over and over for the 40 shots.
And what made you decide to shoot open sights today?
Well, I had it, and somebody mentioned it, and I said, sure, let's try it, and I brought it out. Hadn't shot it for about 6 or 7 years, and so when I pulled it out of the case, it was zeroed for 50 yards, so my first shot on paper was low by about 7. I had to make the adjustment, but got it in, and then the rest of the match is pretty good. And they're all in the black, so that's a good thing. We would shoot prone matches here on a regular basis, and that was a different body, but it was fun.
I'm Jonathan Gusanix.
And Jonathan, what brings you to the range today?
Just to go shooting with my dad and Mr. Sharp. Basically, we're shooting a 10-22.
And what kind of 10-22 do you have?
It's a standard, but we have a modified trigger, so it has like a 2.5 pound pull. We have a scope on it. I don't actually remember the exact name of it, but it's a 12 times like adjustable, and then we just put on a new stock on it as well. It's like a wood stock, but it's a floated barrel just because it was designed for a heavy barrel and we have a light barrel, so it doesn't actually touch.
Well, that'll improve accuracy. It's free-floated in that respect. So how would you describe from like target 1 to target 4, how you felt that you did today?
Kind of ranged. I feel like target 2 and 3 I was actually really good at. Target 1 and 4 wasn't as good. I was kind of all around the place because we still actually had a sight in the rifle because we had like basically banged around the sight a few days ago, so we had to like readjust it, get it back into accuracy.
And if you had to make any improvements for the next time, what would you recommend for yourself?
I'd probably just like readjust the sights like beforehand, go shoot for 30 minutes maybe just to get all the everything sighted in. This time I'll try to maybe spend a little bit more trying to adjust the sights so the windage and elevation and stuff like that's good. And then I'd also take a little bit more time with my shots.
My name is Sergey.
And what brings you out to the range today?
Well, I plan to join the club and plan to participate in 100 rifle shoot.
And what do you think of the club so far?
Pretty nice. Looks good. Not too many people though. That's nice.
Yeah, I'm sure when we finally reopen to the public, it'll be just packed. Every lane will be packed. So I'm enjoying this while we can. So tell me a little bit about what you're shooting today. What kind of rifle?
Today I'm shooting the Browning Buckmark rifle. My first target was really bad, and I didn't hit anything because I didn't sight it at 100 yards. I had it sighted at 50, and I had to adjust it. The second was better. The third was even better, and the fourth was probably not as good. Probably the third one was the best for me today.
As for myself, I am running my CZ457 VPC again. This is my third outing, my third match with it. And again, I am shooting with Federal Blue Box Champion. You heard that correctly. Blue Box Champion. I've been trying a few quote-unquote match-grade ammos with it. I haven't tried a huge range of ammos yet, mostly because I haven't been able to source a lot of ammo. Here in Northern California, and especially in the Bay Area, finding match-grade ammo in any quantity is a bit of a challenge. Yes, I could order it online and have it shipped to my local FFL, but it really isn't cost-effective unless I'm buying a fair amount, and just buying a box of one type or another is a bit cost prohibitive. Anyway, as it turns out, the cheapest ammo, one of the cheapest ammos I can get, Champion's pretty much a plinking ammo, really runs well in this rifle, even though it is a transonic or supersonic round. I've tried a couple of subsonic rounds, CCI standards and Normatec 22. But neither of them seem to group better than just regular run-of-the-mill Champion. So I'm running that again today, and I'll continue doing some additional tests later. And if you're interested in seeing those videos, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell notification icon. Now, overall, how I felt about this match, my first target was not so great because I didn't give myself as much time as I needed to before the match to zero out the scope because I was busy filming. That's really no excuse, but it really pays to give yourself time in the pre-match to make sure everything's settled and ready to go. And actually, I thought I did. On the Friday before this Sunday morning match, I went to the range and zeroed out my Diamondback tactical scope. And I thought, hey, I'm ready to go. I put everything in the bag, and I thought I was ready to go at the beginning of this match. And only then did I find out that, my zero had drifted a little bit. What I'd found out after this match was over was the reason for that was because the adapter rail, my Picatinny adapter rail, was actually a little bit loose. The set screws have, just over the course of shooting, had worked themselves a little bit loose. So after this match, I had to I cinched them down, put some thread lock on them this time, and hopefully, that'll fix things. But hindsight is 20/20. I did manage to get all my shots in the black, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought. At the end of the match, we called a ceasefire, walked down range, and brought our targets back for final scoring. Our match directors used the Target Scan app on their phone to get the raw data off of the A23 targets, as well as manually inspecting each target to get a final score. As I suspected, my first target was off. I was low and to the left because I didn't have my scope properly zeroed. Now, as it turns out, even though I thought I didn't do that well because of equipment issues, I actually ended up second place in the .22 long rifle category. I also came in runner-up for the X Prize closest to the center X, to Mike Norton, who was shooting open sights at 100 yards, so good on him. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this match, and if you did, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. If you're a competitive rimfire shooter and would like to be invited to the next match, reach out to the club's rifle or pistol executive on our website. I'll include a link in the description. We have in the past, and plan to in the near future, host sanctioned Bullseye rimfire pistol and rifle matches at this range. So if you're a competition rimfire shooter, please reach out to us. Thanks again for watching. Moondog, out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please share it on forums, Facebook, Reddit, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, MeWe, whatever social media you're on. And if you want to see all of my videos, check out moondogindustries.com.